Also, ignore my eye. I don't really know what I got like going on here. I was just like rubbing my eye way too much this morning. It's just been itchy since like last night, and I don't know what I got going on. So yeah, it's just been a little red, so my bad about that. But just ignore that throughout the video. Let's go. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Tristan, and today in this video, what I got for you all is I'm gonna be showing you all how you guys can cop the Nike Dunk Low VENEER, which is part of the Ugly Duckling pack that is dropping on sneakers very, very soon. And we're gonna see both those drop, but this is just one of them, the first one that is dropping. So I will be discussing the Dunk Low VENEER. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's either VENEER or VENEER to my knowledge, but just this dunk, I'll be discussing how to get it. So I hope you guys will enjoy this how to cop. I'll be showing kind of like all the steps I go through, you know, on how to cop a sneaker drop, just kind of like successfully what I use and kind of the different places where I believe this sneaker will drop, or in places where it's dropping and when it is. So I got you all, and I'll show you all some raffles and other stuff too that you could enter in that will potentially be coming up. So yeah, if you guys want more content like this, subscribe and like down below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's try and hit like 250 likes on this Dunk Low how to cop. Let's actually see if we can do that. So I want to see if we can hit 250 likes. So I want to see everybody drop that like. I'd appreciate it. Right down there by my Discord, and my Discord has slots, you know, for the mochas and different things like that, you know, and it's free to go join there. But obviously the slots, you know, they aren't free. Pay after success, you know, a very important rule. But if you want to go check that out, go check that out. And yeah, hope you guys will enjoy. And let's get into this how to cop right now. Coming soon. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are finally here with the screen recording. And just one more thing, if you want to go give my Instagram a follow, I put this like every time, but go give your boy a follow. He got some fresh posts up. Go give him the like. Go, you know, drop a comment, whatever. How about this? Whoever drop a comment, maybe on this one, maybe I'll like just drop your Cash App. Maybe I'll send someone some money, you know, if someone listened to this. But basically, right here, we have the Dunk Low VENEER or VENEER coming up. This is part of, again, the Ugly Duckling pack, which you guys can see right here, and it's arriving on November 10th. Now this is really the first one of it. There's two of them. There's another one that's the ceramic pair, which I've discussed already. These ones are coming on November 10th, and you know, you can kind of see like it's kind of showing you all the different places on sneakers where they're dropping. So if you're located in one of these countries, just check sneakers there and check this time. Just check your app at exactly this time that it says, and you guys will be, you know, it'll drop right then in that app. So UK, you know, different places like that, just check this out. France, I don't know where this is, but yeah, different places, just check that out. And let's just really get into this part right here so you can see the whole kind of just screen for it. My personal opinion on them is I think they're kind of fresh. I mean, I like them. It isn't like my favorite dunk. It's very similar to the plums, as you can kind of tell in terms of like the material and style somewhat. But yeah, it's retailing at $100, so not expensive at all. I don't really need to pop anything up showing it. You can see it right here, $100. Then it's dropping again November 10th at 10 a.m. Eastern time on this app. For me, again, I'm over in the South, so you know, we got Eastern time over here. And yeah, you know, that's basically when it's going to be dropping for me. So November 10th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, you want to be here checking this drop out. It's very important. You can kind of see, you know, the inside. I'm not a big fan of kind of just like this. I think it's personally like a little like vomit color we got on the inside. I ain't trying to be rude. I just don't think it really fits. But the outside of the sneaker, like the little brown and then the green and like all that, like with the purple, I think that actually fits fairly well. And I overall think the sneaker looks pretty good aside from, you know, the inside portion. But ignoring the looks and everything, it is a dunk. So no matter what I think of how it looks, it will resell greatly. So we'll get into that right now because, you know, you can see the pictures and all that. It is good. I mean, obviously it's made of very nice material. The dunk plums are very good quality. So again, these being very similar, you can kind of see just they look very, you know, nice. And also don't forget about the toddler sneaker. You can make money on these too. So if you're like, man, I don't know which one to go for, just go for the toddler Dunk Low. You can get a little profit like that. If you just want to, you know, maybe take a little less, it'll be easier to cop this one maybe, but honestly, just go for what you want. Take the risk, man. Send it. But yeah, aside from all that, let's get into now the resale and all that. So as I said, these ones are very similar to the plums. You can kind of see right now they're going for like, in all sizes, this isn't accurate whatsoever, but this is more accurate, kind of like the 450, 480. So that's kind of what they're going for right now. But I personally think once they all drop, I think resale is going to drop probably to like 280, maybe a little lower, but I think like 280, 320 will probably be the accurate range where this will actually drop to. Just kind of like most sizes, I think we'll have like a $40 kind of range there. But this is very similar to the plum, as I said, and it's already going some sizes like 560. So there's no reason why this one wouldn't again go up over time. Because you can look at the Nike Dunk Low Plum, again, very similar. You can kind of see what I'm talking about in terms of the material. Like, guys, we don't really have to trip. You can kind of see, like, it's very similar. And this one, again, over time went all the way up from like 230. And this was a very good looking sneaker. So you guys are probably like, dang, why was this one going for 230? Well, you could say everybody was asleep, you know? And then look, all the way just started slowly rising. Now look, you can't get a pair that's dead stock for below like 440. And this was it's literally doubled in like 6 months. It's doubled. So yeah, that just says enough about what I think of the VENEER dunks coming up, the VENEER dunks. I definitely think they will probably double in price over time. I mean, there's no doubt. It's that nice material. People crave that. People look for that. So my resale estimation, you heard that at first. You know, it's again, you can sell it at first for that profit if you want to, if you need to. I get it. It's a good one that you can flip like that. But again, there's no reason why you shouldn't be holding dunks right now. Dunks are like the most hyped thing in the market. So like, I mean, it's just like, if you get it, it's like Nike saying, hey bro, I got you, here's a free investment. Like, don't miss out on that. Hold, no matter what. So now we will finally getting in, aside from the resale, retail, when it's dropping November 10th. And you know, obviously it is dropping on the different sneakers places. Here are the different sneakers places. So if you're located in one of these countries, download sneakers, get on the website, get ready for when it drop, and just, you know, get a sneakers account there. But let's get into discussing now, aside from all that, how you guys will be able to cop it off sneakers, because I know some people have trouble with this, and I'll try and explain it as best as I can. So let's get into that. So some people were having a bit of trouble understanding me when I was kind of explaining how you guys can actually cop a drop like this off sneakers, since your boy has had pretty good success lately. He got the fire red shock drop, he got the unions, he got the lucky greens. He's been continuing with the success recently. So I'm gonna really throw the sauce around and really show you all how. So what you basically need to do is you need to make multiple sneakers accounts on multiple different devices. So obviously multiple devices, so you can borrow, like if your family member has phones, like you can just borrow one of their phones. And obviously this method, I would say, works with really 2 to 6 accounts. Obviously you can make more than 6 accounts. Like if you got just hella devices, go make as many accounts as you want. You can buy accounts online and run them on your computer using proxies off authentic accounts. Like there's so many methods that you can really use, but this one in particular is just if you're using like different phones under the same IP, then this is really the same thing. So just if, let's say each of your family member has a phone, I got a phone, your mom got a phone, your dad got a phone, you got a sister, she got a phone, then that's four devices right there, and that's 4 accounts you can make. So download the sneakers app on all those phones, make an account in each of them. And when you're making each account, the first really important thing you have to do is make the name a little bit different on each account, and you also have to change up the phone number. So the address, no, not the address, the email address is what I meant really. So the email address and phone number have to be different on every single account. So make a different email for every account. Make a different, obviously each phone will already have a different phone number, so put the phone number for each phone on each account, and that's kind of like the first thing you have to change up on each account. And also with the name on each account. I was going to discuss this later, I don't know why I'm mentioning this right at the start, but it will ask you for your name immediately. So for each account, put a different name, and like, you know, just put like a different family member name or something, change it to the last name a little bit by a few letters, you know, just, you don't want to make it seem the same as the same person for each account, because if you do, Nike ain't gonna let you through. You're gonna get banned. But yeah, that's kind of like the first thing. So change the name, change the email address, and then don't forget to also change up the phone number for each account. But the second thing you have to do also again is payment method. Now payment method is very important. So if your family members don't have different cards that you could also borrow and just add to each account, then you can actually use this website called Revolut. And Revolut basically is basically like a website, and you connect your account and make like many virtual credit cards online, and you can basically actually use them and connect them to sneakers. And you can actually, they're not like credit cards, but like debit cards. You can like load them up with the amount for the drop. So you would load up each card for this drop with like 115, and you know, that'd be straight. So that's pretty much what I see. You could use this. And also if you already have a credit card, and let's say you're running on 3 accounts, you can use 1 credit card for up to 3 accounts to my knowledge. It's like, some people told me 5, some have told me 3, but just to be safe, you can use 1 credit card for up to 3 sneakers accounts. That's something I think that's fairly useful to know. So if you're just running on 3 devices, then you could just use the 1 card you got. You don't have to make extra. You don't have to go through all that. And that's kind of another thing there. So don't forget to change up the payment method. It's very important, because you don't want to also get marked as fraud from your bank, because if your bank thinks that someone's like in your account frauding because you get a bunch of the same charge. That's usually why I use a different payment method for each account, because sometimes sneakers you don't want to get marked as fraud, because then it's going to be really tough copping drops in the future. And kind of the next important thing is a very, very important step when you will need to cop this sneaker is you will need to alter your address for each account. Now, what I mean, this is I think the part that most people get confused on, because I get a lot of questions usually about this in the comment, is what I mean by changing up your address a bit on each account is basically when you are typing in your address, you will literally go to where you type in your address in your sneakers account, where it asks for shipping information. Type in your address, and then at the end of your address, once you're typing it, literally add room 1. And this is on the first account you make. just add room 1 at the end of it. If it doesn't let you type it at the end of your address, like doesn't let you add it like that, it should, but if it doesn't, just type it in the apartment section. And it's not gonna ship it to another house, it's not gonna do nothing, just do that for the first account. And then for the second account, do the exact same thing, but room 2. And then for the third account, the exact same thing, but room 3. Basically, you just add the room 2 at the end of the second account to that address. It's the same address. Again, the reason you have to do the room 1, room 2, room thing for the first, second, third account, the reason you have to do all that and for each account, so on and so forth, is because if you're trying to get multiple pairs shipped to the same house, obviously you can't just put the same address for every single account, because then Nike's gonna pick up on that and be like, oh wait, these are like 10 matching accounts with the same address. Oh wait, that's probably the same person. We should ban them. And yeah, you're gonna get banned like that. So that's kind of how you change up the address. Hopefully I explained that well enough. But yeah, you're gonna need to definitely do that and run multiple for this drop. I mean, it's going to be hard to cop it off one, but again, it's not impossible. I mean, I know a lot of people that actually successfully hit multiple times just using one device on many drops, because, you know, I guess just running authentic or like super authentic is just the best way sometimes. Seriously, like running on one device sometimes is the dub. Like, I ran on one device for my unions. I'm serious. But yeah, that's just, you know, some quick facts. You don't have to listen to me on that, but that's kind of true. But yeah, that's kind of, again, how you'll be able to cop off sneakers manually using multiple devices. And oh, one more thing. I almost forgot this. I'm tripping. Hold up. I do not want to forget this, but do not forget you will also need some proxies, because if you're running on multiple devices, you will need a proxy or VPN on some of those devices, because that's really what you need to protect your IP from being banned by sneakers. So you're just going to need to go get a VPN online for, like, let's say if you have 4 devices, go get a VPN for 3 of them, or go get proxies for 3 of them, you know what I mean? And some proxies I recommend, shout out Secret Sauce, they have some of the best proxies, man, and these work really well. These are the ones I've used for sneakers, and they're fast, they're good. So shout out Secret Sauce, and like I really, you know, I recommend these again if you're just kind of trying to get some. A lot of people, you know, have told me they actually work fairly good, and you can kind of see like the success with them. Like, look how many pairs of the naturals this guy got with using the Secret Sauce proxies. So yeah, shout out them. There's a lot of really good proxies you can find, and these ones I recommend. They're my boys. And also another way you can get this drop without actually having to like cop it yourself. Like, there are some people that can actually cop this drop for you, and I want to say shout out to my boys at Secret Sauce. You probably already know I was going to talk about them, but these guys can actually help cop sneaker releases for you. Like, if there's a drop coming up that you want, these guys are literally, they will run tickets in their Discord, and these tickets are slots, and they basically you would like fill in your information in them, and they will then run them in their bots and check out on stuff for you. And it's 100% safe. I've done this before. They got me 2 pairs of the Carbons. They got me Azuris. I don't need to explain that, man. I say it every video. Like, you all already know. Like, these guys are the real deal, and they help cop. They've copped a lot of things for me, giving me a lot of good advice, and you've seen it. I've been having a lot of success. So yeah, it's a $60 monthly fee, and it's worth it in my opinion. These guys again have a lot of really good things in their chat, like backdoors and things like that. Like, they every once in a while to be having those. So yeah, this is a really good community, and these guys can definitely give you a lot of advice. They've also given me some advice, as it even just read right here, like with buying, selling, and holding, like with my investment videos. They've helped me out. So, you know, these guys are great. And yeah, I really recommend Secret Sauce. You know, people be having success a lot. So many people got the fire reds yesterday in their chat. Like, I'm not even kidding. And yeah, you know, so shout out that. Definitely check out Secret Sauce. And if you want to get into the group, again, it's not easy to get in every time. But if you want to try and get in, just go send them a message on Twitter. I'll put it in the description. Just go send them a message saying I sent you, and don't be bombarding them with messages, man. If you actually get into the Discord, wait till like a day or 2 before the actual release to ask them. You know, don't be rude, be nice, because that's a reflection of you and me, you know. Are you gonna be rude on my behalf? I hope not. Be nice for your boy, you know. But aside from that, that's really how you guys can actually, those are the proxies you can get. That's how you can get people to cop for you when they drop in, all that info to cop off sneakers, and you know, successfully manually on multiple devices, which you'll need. Some people that you know actually get it for you. So yeah, let's get into some raffles where this actually could be dropping soon. So none of these raffle places are confirmed, so you could click off now if you want to, but these are places, again, I would really stay tuned for, because they will most likely have raffles for the Dunk Low VENEER and for the ceramic pair, which is going to be dropping fairly soon, probably November, December, around there. Just stay tuned for that. And yeah, these are definitely some places that will potentially have raffles for them. So End Clothing, again, if you're in the UK, really is one place I'd really look out for. These guys will most likely be dropping a raffle soon. I mean, they've been dropping it for a lot of the recent hype releases, so I see no reason why they wouldn't do it for some dunks. Another place too that's also really good with this is sneakers and stuff. You might as well download their app because they get most dunks, and they usually, I think, raffle them off internationally, and they also drop them with some in-store raffles, I think. So yeah, definitely download the Sneakers and Stuff app. These guys will probably have something for the Dunk Low VENEER coming up. They've had it for the Mochas, even these ones. These were super exclusive, I think, raffle only. I mean, they've had it for most drops, Skeleton, Air Force One. You can keep going on. I mean, they have like most of the drops. So you see they have everything. So like they're probably going to have these ones whenever they start the raffle forum site. Stay tuned for that. And also Good Hood. These guys, again, have pretty much all the drops. They be getting a lot of stuff occasionally, so you can go check out their actual like on their website. Just go check it out and actually go look at they have like an upcoming drops or raffle section. Just go look at that, and yeah, basically they'll probably have a raffle coming up. It's 50-50 that Good Hood has it, but I'd say like Sneakers and Stuff most confidently, I'll say we'll probably have that, along with Concepts. These guys too usually have a ton of drops. And stay tuned at all these store locations too. If you live near one of these store locations, yeah, definitely go on their website and start looking for this raffle coming up, because they'll probably have one in store that you actually will go be able to pick up the pair. So if you're in Boston, you know, Massachusetts, hey, lucky, and in New York too. Yeah, so that's basically another thing. So just stay tuned for these guys. They'll most likely have a raffle. You can see it again. They've had it for most upcoming ones. And another place too, these guys are international in Germany. So if you're, you know, over in Germany, over, you know, that area, these guys actually ship internationally, I think, for some raffles. So they may have one where they ship internationally for the Dunk Low. I think there's a rule about shipping Nike products internationally, like raffling them off, but these guys could have one. So stay tuned on 43 Iron Hall, possibly coming soon. And also my boys at Social Status, these guys are actually local to me, and these guys right here are actually going to be having the raffle like 100%, I'm thinking. So, you know, just stay tuned. Again, they'll probably have a little, they had it for the off-white, so there's no reason to me why they wouldn't have it for something else hype like that. And also Cop Date, these guys get everything. So Cop Date, yeah, get the app. I mean, again, they're not really that good, but they're gonna have the dunks. I mean, look, they had it for, they're already raffling this one right here. So I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. they had the craters too, and people are asking me how to get this one. So Cop Date, I mean, again, they got bad reviews. They're not really that good. A lot of people hate them, but that's kind of all the raffle places I see right there where these could potentially be coming soon. Again, none of these raffle places are confirmed, but once they are, you can bless your boy, hopefully. And yeah, that's all I really got to say. So that's how you guys will be able to cop the Dunk Low VENEER when it drops. I'll end the screen recording. And yeah, that's really the full how-to cop guide of sneakers, resell, all that, you know. And yeah, that's really how you guys will be able to get them. So good luck copping, and let's roll that outro. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below and drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Let's try and hit like 250 likes on this video. Again, I asked for that, so let's see if we can do that. I'd appreciate it for sure, you know, because your boy spent a lot of time getting this info for the video, so maybe you guys could show some love for him, because he'll keep working hard. He's motivated by that. He's been posting every day. He's going to keep doing that. I don't know why I'm talking in third person. I'm just messing around. But yeah, thank you guys for your constant support. Don't forget to also go check out my Instagrams down below. I'd appreciate the follow there. It's right there by my Discord too, so if you want to go join that, we got some slots there that you can pay after success on. And you know, they're very good. We got a lot of people that are very helpful in there. And you know, I'm usually somewhat active in there. So you know, like I'll be responding and helping out a few times a day usually, or most days. So yeah, that's really everything I got to say. So I'm T. Thank you all for watching. Much love. I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace.